Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your number one source for all things films and movies. My name is Elijah, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe is in a very tough place right now with everything that's been going on, that they're seeing a lot of different delays, with Black Widow officially getting postponed, which was set to release on May 1st, which was still quite a ways out. We still have about 6 weeks before that May 1st date would have come. However, it looks like Disney is betting on, of course, the box office not bouncing back and this movie getting delayed. We did a whole video talking about that, but we wanted to talk about the current release schedule for everything in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and what we're faced with and what is going on the status of a lot of the things that were set up to be released kind of here in the near future. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, first up, Black Widow was set to have the closest upcoming release date with May 1st. This movie is now postponed, and we don't really know any more details outside of its general postponement. Then we also heard a while back that the Falcon and Winter Soldier are also having its production halted for the foreseeable future so that they can gauge what they need to do and when the best time to resume production will be. Now, this show is set to premiere in August. We wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of delay because of production being halted. However, we might see some sort of limited season release where maybe we get a couple of episodes early and then we have a longer break in between the season. There's still a lot of questions and question marks that need to be sorted out and answered in regards to the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Now, the Eternals, we have no official confirmation on anything regarding this movie. Now, the Eternals wrapped filming back in February. We don't know if there was any reshoots needed for the film. We don't know if that's something they could still do in some sort of limited capacity. So there's still kind of a big question mark up in the air. But we also know that if this movie is set for a summer release, we wouldn't be surprised if this gets delayed simultaneously with all of the other movies that are getting delayed, or if they're going to decide to do some sort of cascade delay since Black Widow's delayed and put Black Widow in maybe the Eternal spot and the Eternals later on. We're really not too sure, but we kind of have to wait out to see what comes up in the summer months. Now, Wanda Vision, another show that was kind of pushed up in production to have an earlier release, might end up getting pushed back again because this one also was halted with everything going on. Now, they stopped production just a couple of days ago on March 14th, and it's still kind of unknown how much more is needed to be filmed and what they still have to do. So we really don't know what's going to come from this since they kind of pushed it up to be released later on this year, so maybe they'll put it back to its original spot of spring 2021. Another movie that was being filmed, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Now, with everything that is going on and the cases in Australia, it looks like that this was also halted. Now, they did put this movie on a halt of just 2 weeks. However, we won't be surprised if this film ends up getting an extended delay, or perhaps production will be completely halted and they'll resume production later on. With Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, we really don't know how far along production was. They hadn't started filming yet last we had heard for this, so there's still probably a lot of pre-production stuff going on, and we don't know the status of how much this movie can be developed on without kind of having to go out anywhere. So hopefully the things like this that are a little bit further out there in the timeline won't see too much of delays or too much production interruption. The new Loki TV show, which was kind of the last of the original series of TV shows for Disney Plus that were supposed to release, also had production halted, even though they only recently had started production. So they only just kind of got started and now everything had to be reset. And then Thor Love and Thunder, which is set for a release in November of 2021, does not have any status changes yet. At the moment, it's probably unlikely filming had even begun for this, and we can probably hold out and hope that this one won't be delayed either. So what do you guys think of the status of all of these shows and movies? Do you think we're going to see massive delays, or do you think Marvel is going to try to pick up the slack and get things out as close to on time as possible? Let us know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this, and we'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye, guys.
Talking?
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.